we've got Benedict Cumberbatch, Henry Cavill, Robert Downey Jr., Michael Caine, all Sherlock Holmes, and now we've got you as the young Sherlock. You are in great company.
That is.
My name is Sherlock Holmes. I've always been more of a thinker than a fighter.
I mean, there actually is such a long list. I had to pull out a handful of them. But what an incredible thing to step into. And also, you've worked with Henry Cavill before. Had you spoken to him at all about playing Sherlock?
I did. He was the only person I feel like I reached out to, other than like really close friends and family, who I of course spoke with. And yeah, I messaged him, and it wasn't just like directly relating to playing Sherlock, but also just working with Guy in a much bigger capacity, because on Ministry, as you're aware, was a much smaller role. So it was really good for me to kind of absorb how he works in that regard. But I basically said to Henry, any tips, any advice? And he was very helpful, but the thing that stuck with me most was he said, a man who worries before it's necessary worries more than necessary. And I think that's great advice for those. Definitely easier said than done. But yeah, I was like, I guess, worried in a way, because it's, as you say, you're following in the footsteps of some incredible actors. It's such an incredible character. But yeah, when you're doing it with Guy Ritchie and an incredible cast, it's you can easily kind of back yourself and push that fear aside, and yeah.
That was great life advice, by the way, as well. I'm going to take that with me. This has been a deep day. I did actually speak to you for Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare, you and Henry Cavill. And back then, you guys were talking about working with Guy Ritchie, and every actor I've ever spoken to who has worked with him gushes about the experience. They also talk about how much he loves the last-minute change. Loves the last-minute change. Now, was that your experience? Was there one day where he really pushed you to your limits on set?
I remember watching Henry, I'm going to go really quickly, watching Henry get given 3 pages of dialogue with 20 minutes to learn, and I was very smug about thinking, way better you than me, and it feels like I blinked and it was me on set in Sherlock. And one of the main times it happened to me, and it happens all the time, but you grow to love that process. But when there's like 200 extras in the room and they don't know that you've just been given your lines, one of the most annoying things is that they all think that you're lazy and just haven't learnt your lines. But no, Guy always seems to adorn and embellish the dialogue that's already there, and you'd always rather do that.
Sorry to bother you, sir.
What is it?
A bomb.
What do you mean a bomb?
A bomb is an incendiary device.
I know what a bloody bomb is.
You know, he's an intense individual, very smart, quite frightening. You know, he sort of has the energy of a bull shark, you know, so, and he looks at you as if he's contemplating eating you. And my first day was a big monologue with Hero, lots of words, all of which I'd prepared months in advance to try and get it right for Guy Ritchie. And then he calls you into his trailer and he's like, right, do the speech, then go on, do it, right, no, change that one, right, on to the next one, right, give us a few variations, yeah, go, yeah, that one, keep that, don't write it down, he's got it, right, you got that down, and he works his way through the 50 lines or whatever. And then he goes, right, you got it, right, 5 minutes, then we go. And then by the time you get to set, there he is again, the bull shark. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Why would anybody want to do this?
You're a smart boy. Work it out.
And you think you're gonna die.
I think I've got anxiety hearing this.
Yeah, you think you're gonna die.
It's very good
and there's 100 people also watching, waiting for you to die.
Wonderful.
But what happens with every actor is you elevate. You shake off the preparation, which was in fact protection and fear. And you shake it off and you come to life.
There's an art to fighting.
There's an art to war.
I loved watching you two on screen together. How quickly did you develop that? Was there a bit of a bromance off screen also?
I've got a great memory of going to Spotlight Studios here in London to meet for the chemistry read, and you know, they're pretty nerve-wracking things, like, because you want to go in and you want to do the scene as best as you can, but then it's not just that you're kind of trying to take care of. It's this idea that, like, will you have a connection with this person?
When you have eliminated the impossible, whatever remains, that must be the truth.
He was really encouraging, and he just said, like, oh, you can chill out, like, this is going well.
Sherlock Holmes.
James Moriarty.
He says that I said that he could chill out. Within about 2.5 seconds of him coming in and playing the character, I realised I need to stop chilling out and bring my A game, because he's going to make me look really, really bad. So I think if anything, I was like, chill out in that sense of being like. But no, people are going to watch this and know.
Like, do less. Don't be so good.
Yeah, honestly.
I don't want to level up.
Honestly.
I feel as though I should thank you for saving me from a life of sheer boredom.
You are most welcome.